Weather Awareness Week, brought to you by Pyramid Roofing.
All right, indeed it is Severe Weather Awareness Week. So far this week, we've talked about kind of the definition of what defines a severe thunderstorm compared to a normal garden variety thunderstorm. We've also talked about some terms that you might hear us use, especially during continuous coverage during severe weather, describing what's going on with some of those severe thunderstorms. Obviously, the big thing, the most probably terrifying thing we get during the spring season will be the threat of tornadoes. And we've got this really cool animation. Unfortunately, a lot of times we lose the roof when we have a tornado situation, but we've got a nice little ground layout, kind of the inside of the house here, to let you know the safest places to be. Obviously, a storm shelter or a basement below ground level is the best place to be. Under something sturdy, away from windows. Again, a lot of the injuries from blowing grass and other flying debris in a tornado situation. If you don't have a basement, lowest level interior room. A bathroom works really good. The plumbing kind of reinforces that. Again, away from windows. And we oftentimes say, hey, if the kid's got a bike and a bike helmet, throw that on, just a little more protection from flying debris out there. We actually have a little bit of a tornado threat not too far to the southeast of us. We'll kind of show you the outline for that in just a moment. Otherwise, the cloud layers, the ceiling kind of coming down, even a little light fog out there now as temperatures have updated and dropped to 49. The winds have been howling, east-northeast 29, already gusting to about 40. And you can see the temperature profile really changing since early this morning, where we had a few 40s on our northwestern fringe counties, 50s to the south. Right now we've got 30 showing up as close as Norfolk, 41 in Columbus. Look at this though, Lincoln 57. The dry slot working into the southeastern part of the state. 70 in Beatrice, 70 in Falls City. You can see there's the boundary. You're going to see exactly where the front is, right there from Lincoln across the highway just through the southern part of the metro. 62 in Plattsmouth, 55 there in Red Oak. So things are starting to come together to eventually get showers and some heavy thunderstorms rolling here, and some of those could be strong even as far north as parts of the metro. All right, as we check out our exclusive street level mapping here in Council Bluffs on our Viper HD, this is our satellite we're looking at first. And then as we fan this out just a little bit, you can actually see the arc of those clouds kind of streaking in from central Nebraska into western parts of Kansas, or western parts of Iowa at the current time here. That dry slot actually working up from the south here. And once again, that is going to continue to try to lift north and destabilize the atmosphere. We've got sunshine, obviously 70s, not too far to the south. Now, at the top of the show, I showed you all the advisories, watches, and warnings. And inside all that, you can see the snow, southern Minnesota beginning to develop through the Dakotas, back where they're having blizzard conditions in Denver, Colorado. And first, we'll see kind of the spring side of this with showers and storms developing probably mid to late afternoon. Some of those could be strong. And then eventually that snow threat moves in by late this evening. And it may be a rapid change over a few hours from spring to winter here in the metro. All right, that front's going to try to ease back north a little bit. I think it kind of gets stuck right along I-80, and you'll notice temperatures start to fall. Look at the showers and storms take off there, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. We may hit a lull, and then the cold air crashes in. Maybe some thunder and lightning as we transition to snow late this evening, and then that should start to taper during the morning tomorrow. We'll have to watch for some slick spots because temps are forecast to dip a little below freezing for overnight lows. You can see here in town the marginal risk back toward Lincoln, say Nebraska City towards Beatrice, Falls City, south and east. That's where the slight risk is. And there's even a little bit of a enhanced risk for tornadoes kind of down where Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri come together. So we'll have to watch for that. As far as snow, again, I think a dusting to maybe an inch or two still probable here in the metro and just to the northwest. There's going to be a band of heavier snow. Exactly where that sets up, we'll have to wait and see through parts of northeastern Nebraska, northwestern and west central Iowa. Of course, Jim will be along with more on that coming up a little bit later on this afternoon. For today, though, showers and storms, falling temperatures. Again, we hit the high of 58 after midnight. We'll fall back through the 40s into the 30s, which means heavy thunderstorms early this evening, maybe some wet, heavy snow late this evening, all in a transition over a very short amount of time. Watch for some slick spots as we drop to 29 tomorrow morning, 42, kind of blustery in the afternoon Thursday, and then maybe a light stray shower Friday. Look at that, back to 60 already, and then rain and snow showers Saturday. Most of Easter Sunday looks cool but dry, 48, and then we go right back up to near 60 Monday and Tuesday. Obviously now with a little bit higher risk for strong to potentially locally severe thunderstorms. Want to remind you, again, it is Severe Weather Awareness Week. You can download Storm Shield to your smartphone. Great weather app to stay ahead of any spring weather threats. And Matt, we may have a few of those, especially just to our southeast a little bit later on today.